still here inside the Phil Sports Arena. The opening night, of course, of the 2024-2025 Premier Volleyball League All-Filipino Conference. And yes, on opening night, we get Brooke, we get CC right away as first day of the competition. Day number 1, but we are in match number 2 already. Earlier today, Akari winning over Galleries, taking their first win of the conference, which sets up the format. We begin with the preliminary rounds, and really no-brainer there. We have your 12 favorite teams who will go and battle each other in a single round robin. And then, of course, they will all be classified in terms of obviously who wins and who loses. And they go into a qualifying round. Obviously, you see 1 versus 12, 2 versus 11, and so forth and so on. So that's 12 teams. That means 6 winners, right? And 6 losers. So that means in the qualifying round, that's where now it gets a little bit interesting. The winners move on to the quarterfinals. The losers move on to play in what Neil Flores calls the exciting part of the tournament, Neil.
This is the fresh new format for the PVL. The 6 losing teams will be split into 2 brackets, and they will go through a single round robin format to get one more chance to keep their hopes alive. Only 2 teams will make it through the quarterfinals. After this stage, we will then move on to the playoffs or the quarterfinal round. Matchups will be determined by the results of the qualifying and play-in matches, and this is where it gets interesting because it will be a best-of-3 series, so everybody will have a fair chance of making it to the next phase. So the 4 winners of the playoffs will then head on to the semifinals and go through another single round robin format. Win-loss cards will be reset in this round, so teams will have a clean slate. The top 2 teams will of course enter the championship round, and the bottom 2 teams will play for the battle for bronze. And as always, Boom, battle for bronze will be a best-of-3 series, and that is the same for the final round of the All-Filipino Conference. It will also be a best-of-3 series.
That's a good-looking trophy that's going to be waiting for the champion of this All-Filipino Conference. And don't make the mistake of thinking that this is a long tournament, so teams are going to take it easy. No, they're going to try to win from day number 1. So let's focus on the teams, and let's focus on the Petro Gazz Angels. What was the year that was for this team? A team that faced a lot of heartbreak, a team that faced a lot of health issues, Anil.
Let's run it back a little bit. At the start of the year, they started out really strong with a lot of promise. They recruited championship in the PNVF tournament, winning an MVP plum, and she got the first ever MVP award in the All-Filipino Conference for the Petro Gazz Angels
right
as
away.
well. Unfortunately, they lost to the Ribisco teams in the semifinals, and come the reinforced conference, they tried to get that championship, but they really lacked the firepower, and they were stumped in the quarterfinals. But in this All-Filipino Conference, they are bringing a lot of key players back to their fold.
And that will be the jump off of our conversation here with Franny Reyes. You see,
to the end of this All-Filipino conference.
Parang it's hard to believe, ano, Neil, Franny, ngayon pa lang sila nakapag full team bonding. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I mean, you know, we've been non-stop this whole
That's
year.
true.
Much to the delight of fans, we're finally back, but also for the players, they were able to really rest before this long conference that we're having.
Rest is important, and hopefully, Neil, wala namang health issues at the start of the conferences, which is what plagued them in the last conference. All right, tell me about the cast of characters, Neil, for Petro Gazz.
Well, for Petro Gazz, merong isang nagbabalik. Ito talagang pinaka-hinihintay nila. It's MJ Phillips, the middle blocker, the well-rounded middle blocker for the Angels. We know that if gusto mong gumana yung wing spikers mo, you need to have a threat in the middle. And MJ Phillips fits that mold. She is a great blocker. She's also a strong attacker. So it's about time for MJ Phillips to finally suit up again for the Angels. Kasi si Brooke Van Sickle, dalawang MVP nang nakuha, but she still have one goal, and that is to lead Petro Gazz to a championship in the PVL.
And you're looking at, you know, Myla Pablo, Jonas Sabete, and all these other great names in PVL history that are raring to go here in the All-Filipino Conference. And their first assignment at the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And Neil, this is a team that was peaking, making it to the finals a couple of times with a coaching change with Coach Dante. And then health issues, availability issues, hounded them the last couple of conferences. Tell me about the year that was for them.
It is very similar to the Petro Gazz Angels. They also started out strong by winning the silver
Today. I think, you know, maybe trying to keep the nerves at bay. Let's see what Kat has to show us for today's game. But, you know, she did talk to me about how this is a very different team from the team that they had in 2019. Kat is the lone player from that original team, which she told me was very, very raw. Now they're a more complete team, very different team with a very different system. And that's thanks to Coach Dante, you know, who really highlights blocking. Now, Coach Dante did let me know they lost such a key player in Maddie Madea. She helps up front, up back, from the back, and her service, they're able to score whenever she serves. But really, this is an opportunity for the rest of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans to step up. And they do have a rookie stepping up. Lauren Pecanya will be starting for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans because, you know, Coach Dante believes give her the chance to really gain confidence and be that key member the Flying Titans could need right now.
And Franny and Neil, it's not only the skills that Maddie Madea is what they're going to miss. It's the, you know, the talking on the court, the leadership, the swag, as they would put it, right?
That's why they call her the Madzilla. She is a leader talaga, and mamimiss nila yung pagiging vocal ni Maddie. But, you know, they don't get a lot of opportunities to field in the rookie in the last conference. So siguro, Lorraine Pecanya really needs to step up para mapakita niya na kaya niya makipagsabayan at the pro level. May kita ulit natin si Cici Rondina and Cherry Nunag because they are done with their Alas Pilipinas duties. So, malaking bagay yan. And now, we will see Des Cheng back in action, fully recovered from that ACL injury. It has been a long road to recovery for Des, and she is just very grateful that she is back with Choco Mucho. Nandyan pa rin yung mga veterans nila like Royce Tubino, Isa Moldo, and the newly acquired top scorer in Dindin Santiago Manabat. So this, I would say, is still a complete lineup for Choco Mucho.
Just to see CC back on the PVL floor is a source of excitement for a lot of PVL fans, whether they're Choco Mucho fans or otherwise. All right, we are of course broadcasting on One Sports Plus and the Pilipinas Live app, and as always we have a Pilipinas Live app poll question for everybody as we start our game here between Choco Mucho and Petro Gazz Angels. And our Pilipinas Live app question will be, which MVP will reintroduce herself with a bang? Which MVP? We have a couple of great choices, Neil.
Ang dami. You can choose Brooke Van Sickle, you can choose CC Rondina, but let's leave it up to the fans to decide. Napaka-active talaga ng ating mga PVL fans.
Yes, we can't wait to get the MVPs on court and get this game started. We also have a very nice feature. MJ Phillips, as you mentioned, is coming back in full force. We got to sit down with her. We'll talk to her when we come back. Plus, of course, the opening set of this Petro Gazz match and Choco Mucho rather here in your heart of volleyball, your premier volleyball league.
pretty excited. You know, I'm still trying my best to get to 100%. I'm just excited because looking back at the previous conference, competition has just kept rising. Hi, I'm MJ Phillips, and PVL, I'm back. I missed most about playing in the PVL is just the competition and just trying to help my teammates out and get that championship.
Denied.
My goals for this conference is just to stay healthy, you know, because I was down bad for the last two conferences. What I've learned watching on the sidelines is that for at least on our side, my team needs to talk more, so that's what I'm going to try to bring to the team once I come back fully 100%. The fans can expect more talking from me because, you know, I am pretty shy, so hopefully I talk more and be more energetic and give that boost for our team. And hopefully powerful spikes. To the Petro Gazz fans, please be patient with me, but hopefully I can do my best and give my best to the team, and hopefully Petro Gazz can make you guys happy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig and the 2024-2025 season All-Filipino Conference of the Premier Volleyball League, the heart of volleyball. This is our second match for today in the preliminary round. For match number 2, let us welcome our Petro Gazz Angels and their challengers, our Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Presenting our officials for this match. First referee, Ms. Jocelyn Del Rosario, FIVB International Referee. Second referee, Mr. Erlindo Eusebio, National Referee. Let's call on our starting lineup from our Petro Gazz Angels. Let's begin with their team captains, who wear jersey number 9, Mary Remy Joy Palma. At number 2, Janelle Welch Cheng. Wearing jersey number 8, Aiza Pontillas. At number 10, Brooke McKenna Van Sickle. Number 12, Keselin Galdones. And number 20, Jonah Sabete. Starting libero is number 23, Baby Love Barbon. Head coach, Mr. Koji Chujurabara. Presenting our Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Team captain wear jersey number 18, Cherian Rondina. At number 1, Maria Lina Isabel Molde. Wearing jersey number 9, Marion Angelique Alba. Number 10, Katrina May Tolentino. At number 17, Lorraine Pecaña. And number 22, Cherry Rose Nunag. Starting libero is number 16, Tony Rose Ponce. Head coach, Mr. Dante Alinsunurit Jr. This match is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. Watch out for the flying volleyballs coming your way. Catch one and take it home.
The starters of the Petro Gazz Angels on your screens. And the starters of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. By the way, Galdones has become really a fixture now for Coach Koji. Choco Mucho Flying Titans in the meantime. Mars Alba. And as Franny Reyes mentioned, Lorraine Pecaña, the number 11 draft pick for Choco Mucho. And then the return of the two cherries, Cici Rondina and Cherry Nunag from, of course, Alas. And Kat Tolentino in the starting lineup is an incredible sign for them, Neil.
For Choco Mucho, I'm looking at their front line right now. This is a very formidable starting front line. You have Nunag, Kat Tolentino, and Cici Rondina. Offense and defense, it's already there for the Petro Gazz Angels. Fans might need to wait a little bit longer for MJ Phillips. She's still finishing her recovery, but I heard na siguro before the conference ends, makakalaro pa rin naman siya. So,
buti na lang mahaba yung conference.
Yeah, mahaba. It's 6 months until April. But it's nice to see Rania Musa back in uniform. A taller middle blocker, but Casey Galdones, as you mentioned, has been performing for the Petro Gazz Angels.
And then, so Rania is there. Then we notice, of course, Des Cheng in uniform. These are all great signs for volleyball fans. Then, hopefully soon, Duki Agansanya also. Let's begin. Match number 2 on day number 1. Two teams, Neil, that have experienced heartbreak and bad luck in the last couple of conferences.
Both teams have dealt with multiple injuries. Kaya we just pray. We're praying for a safe conference
Injuries
for all of the players.
Injuries at saka sakit, di ba? At the worst time. Twice, Mars Alba targets Sabete. And the first point for the Petro Gazz Angels. And like I said in the opening, we get a CC and Brooke showdown already right away on day number 1.
That is going to be an explosive matchup. Both MVP caliber type of players here in the PVL.
And we'll talk about their head-to-head and their matchup in a bit. But first, let's go back to Franny Reyes right now. Fran?
Thanks, Boom. Emotions are high on this first day of our conference, but they're even higher for Rem Palma, who is paying tribute to her father, who will be having his 1-year death anniversary tomorrow. She told me that the journey with grief has been tough for her. She often feels a lot of highs and lows, but he was the one who pushed her to pursue volleyball, and he was always there in the stands even when he was sick. Now she has a new outlook, a better perspective, and wants to be the best version of herself for her dad, but also for the Petro Gazz Angels. And this renewed outlook will help her team, as she is, of course, the captain. In honor of her dad, of course, she's wearing some new shoes with his signature and the Isaiah 42-3, which means that, you know, her dad has been really her guide through all the trials and tribulations. Her emotions are running high, and I'm sure the emotions of her fans are running high as well. So back to you, Bumaniel.
Thank you very much, Franny. While we were in the middle of that rally, you saw the shoes that Franny was talking about. Of course, we send our love to Remy Palma. Ganun lang, 1 year. It's been 1 year since that, the death of her father. 1 year, Brooke has been with them already.
She will have extra motivation in this game. For the fans of Dina Wong, hindi rin naka-uniform si Dina Wong right now because she is still nursing that knee injury. So Jen Ferrer will be the backup center of Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
4-2, Petro Gazz in the lead. Casey Galdones. Alba will open up to Molde. Molde goes behind the blockers. As we will see, Lorraine Pecaña for the first time now for Choco Mucho coming in. We look at this flight of Molde, the touch, and the perfect spot. 3 will be serving 4. Luna will get us going. Reverse set. Good pick up there by Mars. But a good return by Remy.
Easy put away from Remy Palma. One of the most aggressive blockers that we have here in the PVL. Look at that. Cici Rondina got the pancake save, but wasn't high enough for a second touch.
Sharp serve to CC, of course. Isa had to change her approach. On the run, Alba was there, secondary setter. Back to Petro Gazz. Brooke from the back, and that paints the line. Biggest lead of the match so far at 6-3.
Brooke Vanseco has been very active on offense here in the opening set, finding a lot of open spaces in the backcourt defense of Choco Mucho.
What a cut, what an angle. Choco Mucho fans trying to get them back into this game. They're down only by 3. Sabete again! Sabete coming from a spectacular, reinforced.
There were times na nanggagaling sa bench, Jonas Sabete, because we know that Will Masala will definitely occupy that first outside hitter position. But now she's back as a regular starting player for Coach Koji.
And of course, the All-Filipino before that. Sabete was primary scorer together with Brooke Vanseco. As Kat Tolentino, this is really a good sign. It says a lot to where Kat Tolentino is, that the fact that they're going to her repeatedly. That means, you know, obviously in practice and training, I wouldn't say that she is 100%, but she looks like she's close. And she is a major weapon for Choco Mucho if they can get her back. So is this girl!
They also had to carry the offensive load in that possession when Cici Rondina was still in Alas Pilipinas.
I mean, imagine you lose Cici obviously to Alas, and then, you know, before that you lost Jen Cheng to the injury. That position was very crucial. Sabete comes in short.
That was their main problem. Yung offense nila, the outside hitter possession.
Choco Mucho back here, 6 serving 7. Oh, what an atmosphere here at the Phil Sports Arena on opening night. Brooke. The dive by Kat. CC from behind. Manggigil.
I felt like nag-ingat din siya. May konting gigil, may konting pag-iingat.
8-6 is the score. We will be back. Arena Plus, Astig sa Sports. 8-6 to score. Petro Gazz ahead by 2 on this first showdown. Their only showdown in the preliminaries. Single round robin, remember, among the 12 teams. And then the top 6 will move on. The last 6, I don't want to see the losers, but the last 6 will be in that play-in tournament.
I personally like the new format because
Yeah, you did say when we were in starting lineup, tell us again what you told us.
kasi kahit na nasa baba ka ng ranking, you will get a fair chance of making it to the next round.
Right.
No significant advantage to the higher ranked teams.
Right.
Kasi pagdating ng quarters, it's still a best of 3 series.
Right.
So the lowest seeded team can still beat the highest seeded team.
Yeah, there's room for upset, there's room for excitement, and just like the play-in tournament in the NBA, if you're the top seed, you want to stay away from that, you know, yung mga mababang ranker, yung mga 6 para baka delikado ka. And if you're the one naman mga 8 or 9, you have that chance na humabol. So it's a great innovation for this format, and we'll see. That's a long way from now. First, the preliminaries among the 12 teams. Then eventually, one will go up against 12 and all of that. As we rank them after. In the meantime, 9-7, make that 10-7 now for Petro Gazz. What is Petro Gazz doing to stay ahead here, Neil?
Ganda lang ng spacing na pinapakita ni Cheng right now. She's splitting the blockers of Choco Mucho, kaya siya pumunta dun sa slide attack for Remy Palma to be able to get that minimal delay, kahit na minimal delay lang para magkaroon ng butas dun sa defense pattern nila. Passing has been shaky for Choco Mucho. There have been a couple of miscommunication moments, so that's something that's needed to be addressed.
Oh, they got saved though by CC and Lorraine in that sequence on this run, and got attempt by Casey. It was CC with the block of the set. Brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference. Welcome back to the PVL. Pecaña, sharp serve. Van Sickle, that's Molde. The shoot to the other side. Oh, that's out, that's already, yeah, that already touched the floor.
Great swing there from CC Rondina, and it was a sky set. High ball coming from Mars Alba.
Boy, the defense missed the those massive swings of CC. Well, they saw it during last, but here in the PVL setting, over-received now. And a chance to attack right away. Cat. Baby Love was there. Brooke will try again. Pecaña. Linaglag. Cat will send it over. A chance for Petro Gazz again. Ooh. What happened there, Neil?
Right intention from Casey Galdones, wanted to go for a really short drop ball, but the clearance was definitely low on that hit. She has to remember that kaharap niya si Cherry Nunag, matangkad na middle blocker, so she has to put a little bit more power in those drop shots.
Good serving by Pecaña so far. Brooke on the approach. Alba chases. Big pass. CC right behind the blockers. And Choco Mucho is in the lead.
That is the beauty of having a CC Rondina in your lineup. She's an explosive outside hitter. So aatras talaga yung depensa every time she goes for a swing.
Coach Koji will call a timeout after this 3-0 run by the Flying Titans.
Keep the sun here.
Let's go! Okay, guys!
So, Coach Koji calls a timeout. Forgive me, it's a 4-0 run, not a 3-0 run by the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Good turnaround here. Now, I remember Brooke Van Sickle during Media Day, one of the interviews that she did, I believe, with our very own Sinjin Reyes, and said, you know, really looking forward to going up or seeing and going up against. And she says it's got to be CC. Be careful for what you wish for on the first day, kagad. CC Rondina kagad. 11-all now. Brooke scoring there off the block. Bounces. Molde, CC again. Change of pace. The ability to really think while you're in midair and change your mind.
Janelle Cheng was actually on her way to saving that ball. That's the thing pag nasusungkit ng blocker yung drop ball. So, kadalasan sinasabi naman na you leave it to the defense behind. You have to trust that your teammates will support you.
But sometimes you just cannot help it. Instinct. Ponce. Alba. Cat. Good instinct there, speaking of, from Van Sickle. One more chance here. CC this time. Depiatura was up for it. Van Sickle returned. Reverse to Aiza. Oh, puts it away. What a set by Janelle Cheng there.
Strong swing from Aiza Pontillas. Two-time MVP, I believe.
Nobody home. CC all alone.
Do not forget about Aiza Pontillas.
How dare you, if you do. Alba will go to CC. She takes a look at the defense. Sapete. What a swing. Molde will not be able to get to it. And Petro Gazz recovering here and in the lead by 13 to 12.
Right now it's a battle between the outside hitters of Choco Mucho and Petro Gazz. Brooke Van Sickle and Luna Sabete have been taking care of their offense. Choco Mucho naman, we're seeing CC Rondina score at will.
Alba. Oh, they're gonna... Was that an overreach? Was it... What did you see there, Neil?
I think it was a net touch.
A net touch, sorry. And nobody challenging, so our referee, Jocelyn Del Rosario.
Yes,
oh, there.
It was, on Casey Galdones.
All right. On the way down. 13 off. Londina serves. Bourbon. That angle of Aiza Pontillas.
So Cheng has been doing a pretty good job in distributing the balls to her teammates, getting Aiza Pontillas involved in their offense.
13-13. I was wondering when they're going to get Cherry Nunag included here.
It's about time. Yan yung isa sa mga na-miss nila nung reinforced conference, the quick attacks of Cherry Nunag. I mean, she got a lot of experience with the Las Pilipinas, so she's also going to bring that to the table here in the All-Filipino Conference.
Cat was able to get to it. CC from behind. Petro Gazz's turn now. Reverse kay Aiza Pontillas. And that single coverage at the net is not going to be good enough.
Aiza Pontillas coming in hot again from the right wing. From drop balls to powerful swings. She can do it all, and she's feeling it right now.
4 points. Back to Isa. Goes cross. Tempiatura was there. Again, on that side, the right pin. They're getting killed, Choco Mucho is.
Wasn't the fastest of hits. There was a slight delay for that backwing attack, but nonetheless, it was a point for Petro Gazz.
16-14.
Welcome back to the PVL All-Filipino Conference, where the Petro Gazz Angels are up 16-14 against the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. We're also saying welcome back to Cici Rondina from her Alas Pilipinas stint, and she said she's bringing her national team experience in leading the Flying Titans in this conference. She told me, if ini-enjoy mo talaga ang ginagawa mo, na mailabas mo ang totoong laro mo, and that is something that she wants her team to do. Her fellow Alas Pilipinas teammate, Sherry Nunag, actually said that watching them last conference, they were putting too much pressure on themselves because they wanted it so badly, but they need to be able to balance that eagerness with enjoyment for them to move properly and more fluidly inside the court. Back to you, Bumenil.
Thank you very much, Franny. A few Alas players, of course, coming back to their mother teams for this long PVL All-Filipino Conference. Petro Gazz on fire now with a three-point lead again. This one, Spike to the set, brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong ng Bayan, the 17th point against the 14 of Choco Mucho.
Petro Gazz is just continuing to put the pressure on the defense of the Flying Titans. And when you take a look at the efficiency of the attacking right now, mas mataas yung porsyento ng Petro Gazz compared to Choco Mucho. But defensively, Choco Mucho is still up there, getting a kill block against Jonas Sabete.
Boy, if they can get Kat and Pecanya and Nunag going here defensively on a regular basis to offset, of course, the leaving of Matty Madayag, that would be huge for them. They're down 2 here. Kat, backliner now. Jonah, inunahan. A faster set for Sabete there.
Sabete saw the seam between Mars Alba and Lorraine Pecanya and just took advantage of it.
18-5 is our score. That skims out. I think they're going to challenge this one. Our first challenge of match number 2. Is a ball in, ball out challenge. All right, in the meantime, Petro Gazz and Choco Mucho have met 13 times since Choco Mucho debuted in the PVL, which was 5 years ago, 2019, Open Conference. So far in this series, all time, Petro Gazz leads the series 8-5 in their, kumbaga, short history together.
Not so bad.
Yeah.
In terms of skill level, you know,
Petro is a veteran team.
A veteran team. Then now Choco Mucho is starting to fortify their program with the addition of new players.
It was tough at the start, right? As we see Jem Ferrer alternating with Mars Alba now as the setter for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. She will be setting to Dindin Santiago Manabat. Pecanya is there, Rondina is there. That will be the front line, the full front line for Jem Ferrer. Brooke Van Sickle just unleashing on Dan Ponce.
Pecanya was a bit late for the close-up. Usually, opposite hitters would guard a specific angle. Pero kailangan makahabol yung middle blocker. Now, Rania Musa will check in for the very first time. Welcome back, Rania Musa, to the PVL.
Yes. Always good to see returning players, especially returning from injuries. Serve is long, though, by Jonah. The return of Des Cheng, to the delight of the Choco Mucho fans.
One of the most reliable servers for Choco Mucho. Let's see if she can get an ace.
You know, I was talking about this in the starting lineup, and I said, you know, the other thing about Des Cheng returning is they have another fighter who's returning into the lineup. And Van Sickle with a block breaker again.
She's never scared. Even if she's up against tall blockers like Dindin Santiago Manabat and the seasoned veteran Sherry Nunag, she would always go for that swing at 100%.
CC will take this one. They're down 3, talking about Choco Mucho. Welcome to the game. Tintin Santiago Manapat from the opposite side. Spanking that ball.
Sigurado ako masaya lahat ng mga head coach. Kasi right now, complete yung mga roster nila. They can think of multiple combinations. We're still seeing Micah Ortiz, Royce Tubino on the bench for Choco Mucho. We have Myla Pablo waiting in the wings. And Chi Saet also for Petro Gazz.
Alba solid on the dig. CC had to adjust. Baby Love taking that. It's sent back. That's a great spot. CC sends it over. 18-20 is the score. Van Sickle! Too much heat on that ball.
You gotta love what we're seeing dito sa Petro Gazz. Every time they defend, nakokontrol nila yung mga palo ng Choco Mucho. The height is perfect for Cheng to set up a good play. Beloved Barbon has been solid on the floor for Coach Koji.
Tempiaturo also. In the meantime, again, suspect is the receiving and the defense. And this is the biggest lead now in the set, and that is the reason why Coach Dante will sue for time.
Pasa, ha? Pasa. Magsimula sa pasa, ha? Okay, nakakastop tayo, pero yung pasa natin ang magiging problema natin, ha? O, sige, ha?
Isa lang.
Bawi lang, bawi lang.
Lead is 4 for the Petro Gazz Angels against Choco Mucho Flying Titans. We welcome you back to our live, exclusive, and continuing coverage of your Heart of Volleyball All-Filipino Conference 22-18. Brooke Van Sickle getting us started for this rally. Alba, Luna. Perfect height, leaving that toss just for Cherry at the top of the net. Second point.
2 for 2 on that quick attack. So far, passing lang yung nagiging problema ng Choco Mucho. And sometimes in transition, namamadali nila yung digging nila. Kaya nahihirapan din si Mars Alba to deliver optimal sets. So that's something na kailangan nilang ayusin as we progress.
2 straight points for Choco Mucho. They're down 2 right after the Dante Alinsunurin timeout. I'm so happy, dude, for opening night. I can contain my, my joy to see these players compete again in the audience back at the Phil Sports Arena.
Everyone, you are chip ball. Okay. One catch. Even no good catch. Relax, relax, hitting the line. Okay.
Okay, one good pass, one good pass. One game tayo.
Okay, go.
Madali na, akin na. Petro Gazz. Attract mo lang yung blocker mo, malaking bagay.
We've had 2 opportunities on starting lineup, you and I, Neil, to talk to Coach Koji, or at least try to communicate with him. We'd have fun with him. We had serious conversations with him. Now it's 3 conferences in, so I'm sure the communication also gets better for them with the team.
Mukha naman lumalawak din yung vocabulary niya in the English language.
That's a point for Petro Gazz. So, Choco Mucho with a great response after the timeout. Petro Gazz does the same. Isa Maiso Pontillas with 5 points here in the first set.
Flying Titans have been getting a lot of good rebounds dun sa net defense nila. That's why ang lakas ng balik ng bola pagdating sa backcourt. So kailangan mapabagal nila so that they can run their counter-attack or combination plays. Because right now, it's all Petro Gazz in attacking mode.
Which is the hallmark of a Dante Alinsunurin team, di ba, Neil? Blocking, rebounds, people. Coach Dante has to call his second time out here because Petro Gazz is nearing the end of this first set.
Kailangan yung pag-usapan. Di ba, kanina sinabi ko sa inyo, ito ang gagawin natin. Dapat, kinuha mo na to. Dalawa na kayo, ito pa rin ang kinuha mo. Okay? O, sige, balik tayo, ha? Kailangan natin maka-opensa din. Dalawang stop lang yan, ha? Dalawang stop. Ha? Sige, go, 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 go. Ba?
Choco Mucho!
I'm just putting it out there, but we all know that Choco Mucho and Petro Gazz have engaged in some major five-setters this last year. Whether here or out of town. So we're not surprised with the kind of quality that we're getting. Of course, the unique thing about this conference being long is sort of the training and the recovery and all of that also changes a little bit dahil galing tayo sa mga dikdikan at mga bilisan na mga komparensya. In the meantime, regalo ang magtatapos ng ating first set. A gift unwrapped by the Petro Gazz Angels, the overpass, and Sabete for the Petro Gazz Angels, who has scored 5 points, will put it away. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the second set. $30 minutes is what it took for Petro Gazz Angels to win that first set over the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Welcome to the second game of our doubleheader today, Saturday on opening night. All right, talk to me about that first set, Neil Flores.
Well, Petro Gazz brought out all the guns in set number 1. Pontillas and Van Sickle scored 6 apiece, supported by the 5-point production of Sabete. And as for Choco Mucho, it has been Isa Molde and Cici Rondina with 4 and 3 respectively. It was very obvious that reception was the problem of Choco Mucho. Defense patterns were a bit inconsistent because we didn't see a lot of good block touches. Kaya na madali nila yung mga depensa nila sa likod. As you can see, this is very surprising. 21 attacks for Petro Gazz, only 11 for Choco Mucho. But defensively, meron silang kill blocks, yes. But in totality, when you take a look at the general flow of their net defense, mas maraming one touch ang nakuha ang Petro Gazz.
Right.
Kaya ang bagal ng pasa ng counter-attack. And then si Cheng just had that luxury na pabilisin yung set niya para mapalo nila Isa Maizo Puntillas and Brooke Van Sickle.
Van Sickle, the aforementioned Brooke Van Sickle, 7 points with the hot start of Puntillas with 6, Sabete with 6, while Molde, Rondina both have 4, Nunag with 2. Set number 1. Second game earlier today, Akari pulls off its first win in 4 sets against Gallery East Tower. We saw the debut of Julia Coronel earlier, and fantastic debut for her, despite the loss. And she also finally gets to see action in the PVL. And of course, we will do this every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So we'll see all the other teams see action within the week. Boom Gonzalez, Neil Flores, of course, Franny Reyes, our third member of our broadcast team. She will tell us more stories in a bit. But first, we begin our second set with Janelle Cheng getting us going for this round. Alba. Nunag with a dump. 3 points for Cherry.
Cherry Nunag showing some variation on her attacks. We saw explosive quick attacks in set number 1. But this time, she found that donut hole in the defense of the Petro Gazz Angels.
Mostly the first set is Choco Mucho catching up. Now they start with a 2-0 lead.
2 points already for Cherry Nunag. One off that drop ball, second off that kill block.
She looks like she's in great shape. Actually, I say that for everybody who came from Alas Pilipinas. That's the rebound that Neil was talking about. That goes into a counter attack. 3-0 Choco Mucho. Let's check in with Franny Reyes.
Boom and Neil, earlier we saw we welcomed back Des Cheng of the Flying Titans, and you know, she told me actually that this was an extra special welcome back for her because it's also her way of, you know, forgiving herself for not listening to her body enough the last time. She's here because of the people who supported her, and she wants to be playing volleyball for them, and it's also extra special because she got to come back alongside her classmate in her rehab, which was Rania Musa of the Petro Gazz Angels. Now Rania and Des have been doing rehab together for their past injuries, and they were really looking forward to being here at the same time, coming back at the same time. And they're here full of, their supporters are here, their family and friends are all here to back them up. And we're really happy really to see these players healthy again. Back to you, Ruben.
Oh, there's nothing like, you can ask any of people who went through injury, there's nothing like may kadamay ka, you know, when it comes to going through adversity, whatever that adversity is, and in their case, it is an injury.
The strategy of Petro Gazz is becoming clearer now. They're targeting CC Rondina on that first touch.
I think that's the strategy of every team.
Para at least mawala siya dun sa back row attack at the very least.
Yes. But it is Isa Molde stepping up to the plate on that swing. And by the way, add to what Franny Reyes mentioned, just to add to how special this return of Des Cheng. Yung ate niya nandun sa kabila rin, diba? Setting right now for Sabete. Sabete scores.
It's very difficult to control a hit when you just use one forearm. Kailangan dalawa talaga. But Isa Molde was still backpedaling to her position.
Pecaña did a great job drawing a little bit of attention, Neil, because of the approach that she made.
You have to be an excellent decoy. You have to get the commitment of Remy Palma so that this could happen.
Welcome back, Cat Tolentino. Sabete hangs. Alba will go. Anticipated by Jonah.
Jonah Sabete saw the swing of Mars Alba. Actually, kala ko nga mag-fake set siya. Yes. Biglang isa-set niya papunta kay Isa Molde. She wanted to get her touch as an attacker.
Cat from behind. Good dive by Tempiatura there. The set to Sabete again. Good slide by Ponce. CC uses the net. Remy asking for it. That is out. There's no touch. Concepto. She knew it too.
That was a perfect set from Janelle Cheng. She got cornered eh. Na-force siya mag-down the line. And it was a very slim angle to take.
6-4. Good serve by Isa. Sabete again. That wall has had a lot of cracks that Jonah has been identifying. Just not tight enough. What an athlete. Miss 100%.
Always.
Always.
7 points already for Jonas Abete. How do you say that? That will be a service error for Petro Gazz.
There's not a moment that Jonah's antennas are down. They're always up. Energy level always up. 7-5. Alba opens up. CC. Good coverage by Isa. Cat couldn't keep it in flame. Pecaña. Too strong for her too. Getting a dose of Brooke Van Sickle now is Lorraine Pecaña.
Digging isn't the specialty of middle blockers, but if you're in the right position, you will get that chance to pump that ball up.
6 serving 7. Combination. Solid on the dig for Pontillas. Over. And that's a score for Van Sickle.
The lead is gone for Choco Mucho, and we are now tied in a piece. Two different generations from USC, CC Rondina and Aiza Maizo Pontillas.
Both legends. And both started off the bench, by the way, with their UST careers. Would you believe that? Good touch there. We're not going to allow that. Is this great? Yes. 8-7 is our score. Is there going to be a challenge? We are waiting. Yes, we are going to have a challenge here before we go to 8-7.
It could have been the ball that caused the tip of that net
okay.
to move.
We will watch it then. In the meantime, I mentioned earlier, Neil, Petro Gazz and Choco Mucho met 13 times. 8-5, diba? For Petro Gazz. But with CC Rondina in the lineup, Choco Mucho is 4-0.
Wow.
Against Petro Gazz.
Kaya naman pala excited si Brooke Van Sickle na humarap ulit kay CC Rondina. He wants to break that streak and win against Choco Mucho. Yep, there was a net ball.
Right. So, 8-7 is our score. We will be back. Ponce.
Two-time All-Filipino Conference Best Libero. She is really the backbone
That's
for
good work.
defense of the Flying Titans. And she makes the job easy for her attackers. Pag nasa likod yan, she would sometimes tell the attacker, sige na, humarap ka na. I'll focus on the receive so that you can focus on converting the set into a point.
She makes the job easy for the attackers, but there's nothing easy about her job. But sometimes these liberos do make it look easy. In the meantime, that block of the set brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of PVL All-Filipino Conference.
Another kill block for Cherry Lunat. Kanya Musa is now in for Petro Gazz.
5 points for Lunad. Brooke is back in front. Returned. Reload here. Lunag again. Barbon was there. From the back.
Wow, Jonas Abete definitely on fire in this game.
9 points.
No surprise there.
Yeah.
That's the normal, usual numbers for one Jonas Abete.
CC denied. Good coverage there by Choco Mucho. Chance to reload for Petro Gazz. They reverse to Aiza. Aiza, who's been making it look easy for years now, goes down the line. Bam Ponce was there, but could not handle the heat.
Aside from targeting CC Rondina on offense, on the serve, they're also trying to limit her production in terms of attack points.
Rebound. Back set. Alba off to Kat for the left side. Why not, says Kat Tolentino. She's going to take it. Her 5th point.
Just pulling back on power. Doon na nito si Janelle Cheng.
We haven't seen Kat regain that power that she has yet, but definitely not shy today in terms of swinging. And her movement looks really good as Ponce able to keep it up. Bolde on a fast set for her. What a recovery by Van Sickle. Great dig by Ponce. Great dig by Temperatura. Long rally alert. Nunad pulls!
Mars Alba just waited for a good pass from their defenders in the back row.
Off a scramble play too. Now that Lunag is a constant threat, it's just going to be even better for Tolentino and Molde and Rondina. It is a 2-point lead and Coach Koji will call time. Rania Musa, as you mentioned, back in action, and Franny Reyes had that story about her and Des Cheng recovering and rehabbing together. Mars Alba taking over the setting duties for Choco Mucho. No Dina Wong. Jem Ferrer will be the secondary setter. The sub, this one will move out for CC Rondina. Alin Sunurin, of course, has taken Choco Mucho into 2 finals appearances already. CC again will be the recipient of that loaded serve. So Petro Gazz gets the ball back. Sabete denied!
There's also that downside, pag sobrang lakas mo pumalo, pag na-block yung palo mo, lakas ng balik. And there are balls na mahirap talagang i-cover when it's coming in it's coming back to your court at high speed.
Lunag serving. 2-point lead. She makes it look so simple, doesn't she, Neil? No frills, no flair, just efficiency, technique, experience.
She knows when to utilize her power. She knows when to utilize those placement shots, those drop balls.
Again, back to
Overpass.
CC. Ponce was there. Shoot to the other side is too low. Oh! Oh, they got saved there. But a let ball. What happened there, Nia? I didn't see exactly what happened. Let's listen in. If we can.
I believe it was the mistake of the first referee. It was the first ball, so yung double contact was somehow allowable.
So we replay the point. That's out for Filipino. Good idea, though. 12 all tied up in set number 2. Alba said, was asking Kat if it was too low to aim. Kat said it was right. It's just her contact point. Back to CC receiving. Isa. Coverage there. Reverse to Kat.
Oh,
Wow.
One of the few times that I saw Maizo Pontillas would go for that 1-2 play. No problem, says Coach Koji, kasi mas gusto mo naman na nakikita na aggressive yung players mo kaysa na maging tentative.
And she has been aggressive. The whole game so far. Over. And the rookie. This is a good pickup. They only had one pickup, by the way. They passed on the other rounds, talking about Choco Mucho during the draft, where you all look so glammed up, Neil. Sabete, delayed by the block of Picaña. Shoot to Isa. Sent back to Choco Mucho with another opportunity to CC from behind. And she puts it away. Rondina with 4 points on 4 attacks. And a spike brought to you. Spike of the set, rather, brought to you by Dunk ng Payo.
That's definitely going to be a confidence booster for CC Rondina. She has been frustrated by the serves of the Petro Gazz Angels. Somehow, she has to regain that confidence back by getting these attack points in. But when you have Maizo Pontillas on the other side of the court scoring at will, it is really going to be hard to mount multiple points or consecutive points.
Cross-court attack from that girl. 9 points already for her. Too long for the legend. Just when you think she's going to slow down every year, she just doesn't. But the lead is 3 for Choco Mucho. Choco Mucho holding on to a 3-point lead, 16-13. Petro Gazz winning set number 1. We got a good one as expected here on opening night. Some of the unavailable players still, of course. Nina Wong, Ann Mendrez, Regina Rocha, all not in uniform.
It will be a long one, so
Yeah,
for sure
they're gonna need them.
they will be back to play for Choco Mucho.
The bench is going to be crucial in this conference. Be interesting because Aiza Pontillas has never experienced a 6-month conference. The longest we've had was a 4-month conference.
She just won the 2024 Best Opposite Hitter, the
Yes.
PVL, showing everybody that she's aging like fine wine.
Yeah, definitely. Pecaña. Oh, this was Alba this time. No loose block that time. Biggest lead.
Blocking has been the saving grace of Choco Mucho here in set number 2.
Hey, Myla Pablo makes an appearance here for the Petro Gazz Angels. Nilabas muna si Jonas Sabete. Ponce keeps it up. 4 touches. (17, 14). 14 will be serving. 17, La Pablo. Be healthy for this conference. Pecaña with a massive swing. And with every single minute that she spends on the court, confidence rises with this 11th pick for Choco Mucho.
The rookie introducing herself in the best way possible.
Doug, CC, airborne, sent back, balik ulit. CC takes a look at the defense, goes behind. Brooke, dug by Pecaña. Alba to Cat. This is a tough setup. Remy asking for it. Pecaña was there. Back to CC, flies. Rondino with the point.
Choco Mucho will win that long rally. Great floor defense being displayed by the middle blocker, Lorraine Pecaña.
To the delight of her teammates.
She's having the time of her life.
She couldn't believe she's a professional now. The former Arellano University Lady Chief standout is contributing to this 5-point lead.
One more. Okay. Next one. Defense. Sabkyo. It's okay. Be catch. Okay.
Let's
Let's
go!
go.
Go. 5 lang yan. Habulin natin.
Hey, Petro Gazz!
Biggest lead here. Actually, the biggest lead of either team in this match so far. Enjoyed by Choco Mucho. Temperatura receives. Brooke. Pecaña again. Alba. Dig pass. CC. Myla from behind. Nunag takes it. Alba will shoot it to CC again. That's too low. As always, it's the anticipation of the audience. Pag lumilipad pa lang si CC.
This is where preference kicks in, I guess, for the outside hitters. Pagdating sa mga broken play, pag break ball na ang ihahatid ng setter, some would perform better with lower sets compared to sky balls. Kasi iba yung timing eh. Pag mataas, tas galing sa malayo yung setter. I feel like CC Rondina prefers faster sets. So they have to find a way to connect during broken plays. Right now, they're up top. 5-point lead for Choco Mucho. The tables have turned.
And it's because, Neil, there are other contributors. And Nunag, Pecaña has had her moments. Tolentino's had her moments. So even if CC is not dominating, they're in the lead. It's down by 4, but when you got that opponent on the other side, you can never relax.
Janelle Cheng has to maximize this rotation because you have Brooke Van Sickle on the left. You have Maizo Pontillas on the right. You also have an option in Rania Musa.
Uy! Kahiyaan. 2 straight points for the Petro Gazz Angels. And it's Coach Dante now who will call time.
Support lang ha. Go.
Let's go, Te.
Choco Mucho.
Palapos, Te. Palapos. 5 more.
Good one, very good one so far here at the Phil Sports Arena on opening night. Myla Pablo and the rest of the Petro Gazz Angels gonna make a chase here in the second set. Cheng will get us going for this rally. Kat is asking for it, she gets it! Tempiatura was there, overpass a little bit. Ponce with her reflexes. Brooke on the left side. Saved. Chance ball. Free ball. Cheng chooses Aiza.
The ball already hit the floor. We saw the lines judge point that flag.
3-0 run. We did say you cannot relax. You had a 5-point lead, not against a veteran team. CC on the right pin. That's in. She explodes for her 7th point of the match.
Very timely because Petro Gazz was on their way to erasing that lead of the Flying Titans.
She will be behind though now. Brooke on the right pin. Kat was there, but couldn't keep it in play. Good change of pace there by Brooke Van Sickle.
Brooke Van Sickle will now move to the back row, so it will be up to Myla Pablo. Maizo Pontillas.
Both CC and Brooke. Nunag again, on fire. 8 points.
Almost in double digits for Cherry Nunag. Papasok ulit si Des Cheng as a service and defense specialist for Coach Dante.
6 points, sorry, 6 attacks for Nunag, 2 blocks too. She gets the applause from the crowd as she goes to the bench. Half of the applause, of course, belongs to Des Cheng. Good serve by Des.
Oh, another soft touch from Maizo Pontillas.
11 points for the Ilongga.
She's now the top scorer, if I'm not mistaken, for Petro Gazz. Or is
Behind
it
Van Sickle.
Behind Van Sickle.
Van Sickle with 13. Misreceived. So they just give a sky ball, chance ball. Cheng will reverse it again. There's a call, yes, I know. Our second referee, and I think Aiza knew it
Yeah.
right away also. Erlindo Eusebio saw the scrape by Pontillas on the way down. 23-20, Dindin Santiago Manabat will come in. So in this, who will set in this formation of Choco Mucho?
Most probably it would be Thang Ponce. But since libero yung magsaset, there will be limited options kadalasan sa wings na dadalhin ng libero when they get the chance to run their counter.
Pontillas says, I'm not done yet. Bawi ka agad. Boy, she's looking good with that rest that she got. Double sub coming in for Petro Gazz. I think this is the first time they're doing it.
Coach Kochi have 3 attackers in the front line, kaya tatawag siya ng double substitution. Chisad will be setting, and Adolfo, also one of the new rookies in the PVL, will be the opposite hitter for the Petro Gazz Angels.
Adamson University product and pride of Ormoc City, Adolfo. Another misreceived ball. Down 1 after leading by 5, and Coach Dante has to call time.
Para dito, tumba, meron ka dito. Okay, nakailan. Isang magandang resibla. Magandang resibla. Go.
So it will be 23-22. Petro Gazz on the comeback trail here. Down 5 and only down 1. Sayat with the serve. Received by Molde. Ferrer to the rookie! Set point for Choco Mucho.
That was the risk that they had to take. Because you had Lyndon Santiago Manabat in the front row, but Jeff Ferrer decided to dish that set out to Lorraine Pecaña.
Gutsy play. The dig. Chance ball. Adolfo. Coverage by Barbon. But there's no coverage for that. Brooke Van Sickle swing.
Jonas Abete will
come back in
for the serve.
To play defense. Score is 24-23. 1 set point save. Jem reverses to Dindin. Return to sender. And we're all tied up.
Big block there from Brooke Van Sickle as they force a deuce-point here in set number 2. That's it for the double substitution of Coach Dante.
Coach Dante's reaction just now. 24 all. See if Choco recovers. She thinks there's a check. Jocelyn Del Rosario says no. I guess it is worth challenging. Because this will be set point for Petro Gazz if it's an unsuccessful challenge.
Coach Dante doesn't have a choice, actually.
Yeah.
The only option is to challenge that last hit of CC Rondina. They are hoping to get a block touch on Petro Gazz.
CC Rondina, who by the way, in the 4 games that she's played against the Petro Gazz Angels, averages 25.5 attack points. In the 4 career games against Petro Gazz, all wins for CC Rondina. Today though, Petro Gazz is looking to win for the very first time with her as the primary option. And this is a crucial challenge. Parang ang taas nung bola, ng palo, ano? At least from our opposite angle. Let's look at it again. Yeah, she was underneath.
Mataas masyado yung trajectory ng bola for a block touch. So officially, that will be a Petro Gazz point, and they will be at set point.
But if you're Coach Dante again, you kind of call a pseudo timeout there. Sabete sends it to the net. Nabuhay yung fans ng Choco Mucho.
Crucial error from the service line galing dito sa Petro Gazz.
But he is spared from jitters.
Good news for the Choco Mucho fans because Cherry Nunag is back up front.
Together
She will
with
be
CC.
taking care of the net defense of the Flying Titans.
Pecanya, sharp serve. Shoot set to Brooke. Sent back. Barbon will go back to Brooke. Rebound. Alba chasing. CC swinging. Chance for Choco Mucho here again. They go back to Rondina. Brooke is asking for it. Why not? Rally ongoing. Alba will go back to Rondina. Pecanya. Alba goes for it. Sabete with the slide. And Van Sickle puts it away.
That has got to be the play of the set for the Petro Gazz Angels. Sharp cross court, good to go for BVS.
Pecanya did not see the ball coming. Second set point for the Petro Gazz Angels. Nunag, not good enough. Brooke will try again. Alba back to CC in the middle. And another set point save.
Choco Mucho is still alive after that hit from CC Rondina. You can see Mars Alba huffing and puffing. It has been an exhausting set number 2.
So we play on. Bump set, ad-lib. Set point, Choco Mucho. Second for them. 27-26. Opening night action. There's nothing like it. Double sub, back. Veteran crew sent in by Coach Koji. Alba sends it to Sabete. Little out of system. Oh! Welcome back, Cat Tolentino. We're all tied up. First the block, the reaction by Brooke, and Cat sends that baby home.
Hurricane Cat Tolentino is back.
And so is Choco Mucho. We are all tied at 1.
25-20 for the Petro Gazz Angels, 28-26 for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. In 37 minutes, that second set was just full of action. Boy, what a treat here on opening night.
It was an exciting end to set number 2 with multiple deuce points. But when you really observe the end game for both teams, kung sino talaga yung kakalas sa receive, yun yung potentially matatalo dun sa set na yun. Petro Gazz had Brooke Van Sickle in the front row, but they weren't able to utilize her because all of the sets were break balls. So she didn't get the optimal sets that she wanted for her to convert on those attempts. 37 minutes, as you said, dikit na ngayon ang atake. 17 for the Angels, 16 for the Flying Titans. But Choco Mucho has been consistent in blocking. They tallied 2 kill blocks. Set number 1, 5 kill blocks in set number 2. Petro Gazz also had these crucial errors in the end. That service error was one. And these are the things na at that point, hindi na pwedeng mangyari. If it happened early on, pwede. But during those deuce points, you have to put those serves in. You also have to credit the floor defense of the rookie, Lorraine Pecaña. She was able to dig a lot of attacks coming from Petro Gazz.
It's good to see Kat Tolentino with her reactions, and her smiling, she's shouting again. And I only say that because we've seen her on the bench with, you know, a look of, I mean, she looks just so, like she wants to play, she wants to contribute, but she can never do that in the last couple of conferences. And now she has been playing so well in her, well, comeback conference here for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. She went for the kill shot in that second set. Who have been the scorers for 2 teams so far, Neil?
3 players are already in double digits for the Petro Gazz Angels. Van Sickle with 16 big markers, Pontillas with 12, Sabete with 10. For Choco Mucho, it's Rondina and Nunag with 8 apiece, and Tolentino with 7.
Right. Joy Dacuron will come in, be the middle blocker for Petro Gazz Angels. He comes in for the very first time. Mars Alba, the starting setter, in lieu of Dina Wong. No MJ Phillips yet for the Petro Gazz Angels. Here we go. Third set, tied 1-1. That's what you were talking about. When it's an optimal pass, Brooke Van Sickle is just extremely dangerous.
Kahit hindi nga perfect yung pass, as long as mataas yung bola, Janelle Cheng can dish out more excellent sets. That will be point number 17 for Brooke Van Sickle. And we're still waiting for CC Rondina to explode in terms of attack points. Yes, she's at 8, but we know that this isn't the normal efficiency of CC Rondina.
Let's get more from Franny Reyes now.
We just saw an extended second set between the Petro Gazz Angels and the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. It didn't end the way that the Petro Gazz Angels wanted, and that was because they lacked composure in the end. Wala yung panapos nila. But Aiza Maizo Pontillas did tell me that the theme for them this conference is grit. Kahit anong mangyari, lalaban at lalaban pa rin sila. In the huddle earlier, I heard screams of bawe, and we know that the Petro Gazz Angels are definitely capable of a comeback. Back to you, Neil.
I guess that's some of the lessons from the past, I know, Franny. There were a couple of big games, obviously, that they were involved in, Neil, that were theirs, and it was like sand slipping through their fingers, and that affected the way they advanced, obviously, in the semifinals or in the finals of the previous conferences.
Yeah, in the All-Filipino Conference, again, they lost to the sister teams of Ribisco in the
Right.
semifinals. It was a round-robin format. In the reinforced conference, they also lost in the quarterfinals, so they do want to change their fate here in the All-Filipino Conference.
Brooke receiving. Good slide there by CC. Counter-attack here. Sabete returned. Sabete will try again. Delayed by the block. Oh, tapikan sa net. Jerry wanted to set it. Back to Kat. Drops into the corner. No, it is out. Oh, Nope, Jocelyn Del Rosario says she will overrule it.
That was definitely inside.
Yeah.
That would be the right call.
Yeah. Just the right top spin by Kat Tolentino to guide that ball to drop into zone 1. Myla Pablo will come back. Jonas Sabete, 4-1. Choco Mucho started the second set the way this set started, with the lead. As opposed to set number 1 where they were chasing Petro Gazz. That's too low for Nang Aisa.
Early 4-point lead for the Flying Titans.
Quick timeout by Coach Koji here. After the first point of the third set to Petro Gazz, it is a 5-0 run by the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. CC, 5-1. From the back. That's out. Nobody touching.
Choco Mucho is now in control of this third frame. Good lead to start the third set. You know that this is the swing set. Pag tied ng 1 set apiece.
But cannot relax. Remember, they had a 5-point lead earlier in that second set with Petro Gazz chase, but this is an awful start for them. And Chi Side will check in for Janelle Cheng here as they are down 6 points already early. Kat Tolentino just sending it over. Remember, the average of CC Rodina against Petro Gazz in the 4 wins that she has is 25.5.
Still far from that average now.
But she is getting help with Kat and Cherry chipping in. 2 will be serving 7. The Cebuana, Joy Dacoron, will do the honors. Nunag again! 10 points for Cherry Nunag.
She will be the first player to reach the double-digit mark for Choco Mucho.
Six-point lead for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans as we're back here at the Phillips Sports Arena. The fans, oh, I'm sure they have missed their favorite teams, and all the other teams will, of course, make their debut Thursday, and then next weekend, I believe we go to Antipolo naman. Tama off the technical timeout.
we will be visiting different provinces.
Yes, that is true, yeah.
Hopefully, yung mga taga-probinsya, when you see us there, sana puno natin yung mga venues natin.
Walang duda yan. Walang kaduda-duda yan. 9-3. Cap for this rally. Brooke, perfect receive. Pablo sells it so well. It's the one thing that she's really done so well in her career.
All the teams in the PVL, they've continuously tried to get depth from the bench. Kaya maganda talaga yung All-Filipino Conference because when you take a look at the bench of all of our competing teams, malalim eh. From the first game a while ago, very close match between Akari and the Galleries Tower High Risers, to this match of Choco Mucho and Petro Gazz. This is just day number 1.
And of course, we know that other teams have made some movements, some changes. As Molde strikes one. Tempiatura, what a dig for her. Oh, great reaction by Isa. Kat will send it over. Free ball, down 4 are the Angels. A swipe.
Set was a bit low and tight for Brooke Van Sickle, but being the veteran that she is, she still found a way to score off the defense of Choco Mucho.
Aggressive tip for her. 18 points for Brooke.
Maximize natin, importante lang mabigyan natin ng maayos. Okay, center front. Yun na yung situation natin, ha? Pasa lang, makapasa lang isa, ha? Makapasa, ha?
Isa lang, isa lang.
Sige, go.
Putol lang yan, putol. Choco Mucho!
That's a 3-0 run, counter run by the Petro Gazz Angels. The rookie, Rain Pecaña, is back. Got a great account of herself so far. Myla Pablo making a difference here also for Petro. Isa with the chase. Chance ball for Choco. It is with Ponce. Alba. Great read by Brooke on the rook. And a block of the set brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of PVL All-Filipino Conference. 4-0 run. Myla sends it over. Chance for Choco Mucho here. Molde on the attack. Good reaction by Isa. Molde keeps it alive. Pecaña, that's a playable ball. Oh no? Is it beyond the antenna, was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Judge called it already.
So that's a 5-0 run now. Okay, here's an explanation.
Mas makikita lang line judge kung saan dumaan yung bola. Mas makikita mo.
Of course, CC is now the captain, Neil, of Choco Mucho. That's why, in terms of volleyball protocol, she is able to converse with our first referee, our up referee, Jocelyn Del Rosario. So 5-0. 6-0 run, and we're all tied up. That's what I said. Can't relax against Petro Gazz, no matter the lead.
Sometimes that's the tendency of Choco Mucho. They can build a huge lead against their opponents, but somewhere along the road, may mga times na nabubura din yung lamang nila. And now, Coach Dante will call on the services of Royce Tubino.
Mars goes to her right away. 9-all is the score. The pickup. Brooke. CC with a dive. Back to Royce. Sent back. Cat from the other side sends it over. Van Sickle once again. And that 7-0 run gives him the lead. 20 huge points for Brooke.
20 points na. Third set pa lang. Brooke Van Sickle loves that sharp cross-court hit.
9-2 was the score, and Choco Mucho is in the mud right now. Quicksand. Just cannot move. Cat. Brooke again. Tubino sends it over safely. Remy, run and gun!
She was confident that she was going to convert off that running hit.
Wow, what a torrid run for Petro Gazz here.
Only up against a single blocker in Royce Tubino, going down the line, getting a checked ball.
And they finally stop the bleeding. Choco Mucho does.
That will be the first point of Royce Tubino.
Off the bench. Finds a crack in that wall. 10 serving 11. And we're back where we're supposed to be. These two teams. Miscommunication. Rebound. Back to Choco Mucho. Ponce will go to CC. CC will push. Overset. Return. Brooke again. All blockers were way late there. What a fast set by Chi.
Great recognition from Brooke Van Sickle. Zone 1 was open. That wasn't the most powerful hit from Brooke. But the placement is perfect.
12, serving 10. Back to CC again. She did the same thing, Neil.
It was a mirror image of the hit of Brooke Van Sickle earlier. They're still down by 1 though.
Pecaña, the rookie, will serve it up. 11 serving 12. She serves very sharp, doesn't she? Van Sickle just piling up the points right now. That's 22 points.
Just unstoppable. Even Mars Alba and Cherry Luna couldn't stop that ball from Brooke Van Sickle.
Built on 17 attacks, too. Bino receiving. CC in the middle. Luna will send it over. Aiza. Ponce was there with the reaction. CC looks at the defense, goes long. She's made the adjustment here, CC has, because she's getting blocked. So she's now doing long balls left and right.
Yeah, she's trying to find open corners on the floor of the Petro Gazz Angels.
11 points for her. It's a good serve by Mars. Brooke on the right pin. Ponce for coverage. Reverse to Cat. Off the rebound. Syed will reverse to Brooke. Dug by Mars. That's a tough one for Cat. She back to Brooke. One-on-one. That's out. It's wide. No touch, says the second referee. Brooke accepts it. I think they're going to challenge. No. They apologize for pressing the buzzer, but they're not going to challenge anymore.
You can get a warning from that, so they have to be careful
Memories,
on that
memories of the Petro Gazz Streamline game. Reverse. Oh! The net helping Kat Tolentino there. 10 points for her. Sorry, Neil.
Choco Mucho will regain the lead. Tang Ponce has been sacrificing her body.
And that's why I said, diba, what she does is not easy, even if she makes it easy for everybody else. Mars again. Kat this time, better position. You knew it, Neil, with the way she went back.
She was asking for that ball.
Look at her get to the landing spot.
In set number 1, we saw a lot of placement shots from Kat Tolentino, but set number 2 and set number 3, she has been going for power, and yun yung hinahanap din talaga ni Coach Dante. It's hard to kill that ball if puro placement, kasi magagaling dumepensa yung Petro Gazz Angels. So you really have to inject power.
Sorry, Neil, just like that. 2-point lead. Down to 1. Lead has switched from Choco to Petro, Petro back to Choco. We're talking to CC Rondina. Don't know why. Didn't hear, we couldn't hear.
That is the updated points of Brooke Van Sickle. 22 markers for BVS.
Yeah, 18 attacks. Reverse to Aiza. Bounces back. She will go to the other side. Sabete. Aiza again. Ponce was there. CC will try a looping ball. Dig pass to the other side, easily taken by Tubino. Nunag. Dig pass again to Sabete. Dug by Tubino. Saved by Ponce. Long rally alert. Sabete hangs and finds an opening.
Jola Sabete just using her smarts in that last hit. She has been blocked a couple of times by Cherry Nunag and Kat Tolentino, but she saw an open spot there. Mars Alba couldn't save that ball.
Van Sickle back. Service decks 15 all. 2 straight points by Petro Gazz Angels. Chin! And they take over the lead at the second technical timeout. Really not slowed down in this game. Look at that serve right on the line. Targeting the side. CC Rondina. And just because of that, they're in the lead again as Van Sickle consults with MJ Phillips, who we cannot wait. I cannot wait to see them in a long conference together. You see the numbers.
18 attacks, 2 blocks, and 3 service aces for Brooke Van Sickle. That's a good spot to target because in this rotation, magkatabi si CC Rondina and si Mars Alba. So pag siniksik niya dun yung bola, it will be hard for them to execute their play.
Yep. Another misreceived ball by Tubino and Petro Gazz, who were down 7 in this game, took a 3-point lead Choco Mucho took a 2-point lead after that. And now it's Petro with their own 2-point lead as Cici Rondina again stomps her foot after what apparently looked like a weird move. But she knows he's always going to be a target. She understands that. She works on it too. Lunag again. Ang taas ng porsyento ni Cherry today, ano?
Out of all of the attackers of Choco Mucho, mukhang si Cherry Nunag ang may pinakamataas na percentage of conversion in this game.
Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong ng Bayan. 11 points, 8 attacks, 3 blocks by the returning Alas Pilipinas MB. And Petro Gazz maintains their distance with that swing from the Escalante City Negros Occidental Pride. Mars will open up to Tubino. And narong foot, si Brooke could not make the adjustment.
You get that one touch. Yung first step towards the defense will be crucial. Kasi maliit ka lang 1 second, it will be hard for you to catch up dun sa bola. It's now a 1-point ball game.
Remy asking for it, but they go to Jonah. Hangs and hits.
Snap of approval from Coach Koji.
What a set by Chi.
Shoot C set from Chi Saet. Lorin Pecaña was late for the close-up. Tolentino was left alone.
Reverse to Cat. Back to Choco. Cat asking for it again. And on the second jump, I say Cat is back.
Yeah, she is.
I think she's back. The power, we're still obviously not yet 100%, but the way she's moving, the way she's approaching, the way she's reacting, there's no hesitation. Nandun eh. So the bounce is back.
Before the arrival of Cici Rondina and the rest of the new veterans of Choco Mucho, Tolentino has always had the most number of attempts in their respective games. Siya talaga yung go-to. So, I'm sure the Tolentino fans are happy that she's getting a lot of opportunities to score.
From the start, from the first set pa lang, talagang pinupuntahan siya. Which you know you're not gonna do if you never did it in practice or not in training.
And if she is not feeling well, hindi naman din siya bibigyan ng
For
sobrang
sure
daming sets ni Mars Alba.
Exactly. So you know that in training pa lang. It's a good swing by Din Santiago Manabat, who has come in and provided some crucial points. Which Dante is pointing to the bench. We'll bring back Isa Molde here for Tubino, who will serve and sweep for Choco Mucho. Down 1. Oh, that drops in. I thought it was going to move out, but just enough. Flick of the wrist. And they're inching closer here, talking about Petro Gazz.
Slide attack has worked for Remy Palma. Mas marami siyang na-convert na slide attacks compared to the usual A or B quick plays. Now Michelle Morente will check in for the very first time as their service specialist.
Oh, a misset. But they get a chance ball here. Din will go to CC. And a clean swing for Rondina. Para kay Rondina, that will be her 11th point.
MJ Phillips was talking to the coaching staff because she saw a foot fault on Jem Ferrer when Jem Ferrer defended that ball, but they lost that opportunity to challenge. because they did not press the buzzer.
Chance here to counter. Courtesy of Brooke.
Most of the time, Brooke Van Sickle will really target that cross-court angle when she's in front of really tall blockers like Tintin Santiago Manabat and Sherry Unag. So Choco Mucho has to fortify that line of defense.
So the lead stays at 2, 22-20. This time, Dacoron shadowing Nunag.
That will also be the first point of Joy Dacoron. And now Petro Gazz is just 2 points away from getting a 2-1 advantage against Choco Mucho.
Kasi, diskarte lang. Importante lang ulit. Bago mag-isa, angat natin yung laro natin. Okay? Kasama naman sa laro. Nandoon tayo pero importante makabalik tayo. Balik tayo. Tatlo, one stop lang yan. Kailangan natin maka-side out lang lagi. Tapos two stop, mag-all yan. Importante lang. Gusto nyo gawin ang gagawin nyo. Ha? Gusto nyo gagawin. Gusto nyo gagawin nyo. Ha? Gusto ha? Go.
Choco Mucho! Let's go!
Coach Dante appealing to his players there. Better body language, better execution down the stretch. Mars is back, Kat is back, Jem and Dindin will go to the bench. Can they come back? Syed has played very well for Petro Gazz off the bench. Neil. Counter-attack here. Solid on the dig for Kat. CC will send it over to the middle. Brooke again lines up. She will just swipe it to the other side. CC, full swing! And there's a touch on the net anyway.
That is the set for CC Rondina. Perfect height, perfect speed.
Perfect swing. Touch on the net by Joy. And it is Petro Gazz who will call time. They want to make sure that they don't let this set go.
Joy, one second. You're very nice.
Faster. Okay. One more. One catch. Everyone.
Pero magiging sa mga doy, ha? Atake tayo ngayon, atake.
Yeah, CC. Yeah. Two. So everyone, say no. So power. You mark.
More pa.
After. Come on.
Hey, Petro Gazz Angels! Mabigyan niyo yung ano namin.
Coach Koji only needed to stress on two words, power, then cover. This is the chance for the Petro Gazz Angels to attack the defense of Choco Mucho. And Brooke Van Sickle is in the front row.
Good news for them. Aiza, we haven't heard from her in a while. And the loose block by Choco Mucho provides Aiza with enough space to give them set points. Mars opens up to Kat. That's too tight. Kat doesn't like those sets. She sends it back. Syed back to Aiza. Ball there with a perfect step there. A chance ball. A sky ball for Petro Gazz. Jonah gives them set number 3. The swing set goes to the Petro Gazz Angels.
Petro Gazz just had more attempts on the attack compared to the Flying Titans. Choco Mucho gave a couple of free balls to Petro Gazz. Now Petro Gazz will get a 2-1.
Back inside the Phil Sports Arena, after 3 sets, it is Petro Gazz holding on to a 2-1 lead. Now you look at the score, 25-21. But if you tuned in late, let us remind everybody, they were down 7 in that set. They were down 2-9 before they unleashed a run that gave them the lead, and they never really looked back.
Yeah, Choco Mucho squandered that 7-point lead early on in set number 3. They allowed Brooke Van Sickle to get a lot of great touches on the attack. That's why she's already at 25 points. Isang buong set si Brooke Van Sickle lang ang pumuntos, if you want to put it that way. As for the Flying Titans, the timeouts have something in common. Coach Dante always reminds the girls to focus on receive. Dun sila medyo on and off eh. There will be multiple times that they would deliver excellent sets to Mars Alba. There would also be a couple of times na dire-diretso yung mga shank passes nila. That's why when you take a look at the stats, wala silang naitala when it comes to blocking and serving. And in the attacking department, dikit lang naman. But again, you have to defend well also and receive well if you want to win a match.
CC Rodina with 13 points. That's a far cry from the last time they saw each other, talking about Petro Gazz and Choco Mucho, which was the 2024 All-Filipino Conference semifinals. Remember, they met in the semifinals, and Rodina scored 32 points. She averages 25.5 against this team. She joined the Choco Mucho in 2023, the Invitational Conference, and obviously only missed time, not for an injury, not for anything else, but because of her duties with Alas Filipinas. So those are the numbers now, and they're going to need more from her and a whole lot more if they want to come back here. Petro Gazz is looking sharp and looking good. They did not look good at the start of this set, but they got together, called a timeout, and just rattled off points. Brooke Van Sickle, in the meantime, as my partner Neil Flores mentioned, 25 points.
We'll try
So
to get
far.
the efficiency rate of these attackers right now.
In the meantime, set 4 is underway. And we begin with a Brooke Van Sickle swipe point.
On her way to 30 points. Right now, CC Rondina is at a 27% attack rate. Again, not her usual percentage.
Aiza. Great blocking there by Petro Gazz. When you talk about percentages, CC Rondina against Petro Gazz, 39% in her career against Petro Gazz.
Mataas-taas yun. So they are missing that same efficiency in today's game.
Coach Dante will begin with Santiago Manapat, Tubino, Ponce, Alba, Nunag, and Rondina. What a sharp cut shot there by Aiza. Dacoron has been very sharp on Cherry Nunag. Looks like that is her assignment, Neil. A broken play ending up with Dacoron scoring. A spark off the bench for the former Adamsonian.
3-point blitz from the Petro Gazz Angels. Kahit sinong setter ilagay mo, may it be Chi Saet or Janelle Cheng, alam nila kung ano yung preferred sets ng mga attackers.
That was going to sail out. This one will definitely go out. So the first point of Choco Mucho, courtesy of a hit out from CC Rondina. 3-1. Oh. Safe serve by Rondina to Aiza. Brooke approaches. Just too much power. Brooke Van Sickle. Let's go to Franny Reyes this time.
Boom and Neil, the Petro Gazz Angels have had 6 different coaches in the last 4 years, and it really matters that they have that chemistry and familiarity for them to adapt to whatever system they're playing with. And right now, that's Coach Koji's system. Now, Coach Koji has been emphasizing to the girls they have to read, study, and talk so that they can help in analyzing the way their opponents will move. I got to talk with Coach Brian, and he told me that more than that, it's about the girls really coming together and fortifying their defense. He actually let me know that they want to stop Cherry and CC from being at the net, because when they are at the net, the Flying Titans are able to score more. Now, if this strategy will work out for the Angels, they just might take their first match of this conference. Back to you, Bubini.
Well, so far so good for them. They're up 2-1 and up 3 points here. After that, Din Santiago went out, but miss. No challenge, nothing. Up referee waiting, none.
And you only get a few seconds after the play to push that button for a challenge. Again, misreceive coming from Choco Mucho. That will be a free ball.
Brook all over the place here. That's gonna drop out. And Petro Gazz is looking good so far. Choco Mucho needs some sort of a shot in the arm here.
Choco Mucho has to realize na wala silang problema when it comes to attacking. It has been their reception. And paulit-ulit din si Coach Dante that we need to pass that ball so that we can convert.
They get it back here. Tubino goes down the line and high hands. 4th point for Royce Tubino, came off the bench. It's only a 3-point deficit, and it's early.
Sharp serve.
Chance ball. Back to Royce. And back to Choco. Oh, they didn't set it. And that's the problem. When you have an opportunity, and Lorraine will learn this, Neil.
You have to be patient pagdating sa mga mabilisang balik ng bola. If you can just pop that ball up and let the setter do her job.
Ponce taking that one. Chance ball right away with a 4-point lead for Petro Gazz. Good read there by the rookie on the veteran Rem Palma, or was it Tubino with the block? Let's check it again just to be official.
I believe it was Tubino.
Tubino, okay. Yes, you're right, 5 points for her. But she sends that one to the net. And that means Petro Gazz protecting a 4-point lead, 8-4, technical timeout. The Choco Mucho side of things here at the Phil Sports Arena. A little bit quiet, Neil, as Petro Gazz Angels have diffused them so far here after the win in the 3rd set and the 4-point lead here in the 4th set. Boom Gonzalez together with Neil Flores, Franny Reyes for the 2nd match of our Saturday double dip on opening nights of your 2024-2025 Premier Volleyball League All-Filipino Conference.
Kaya pala nag-iba na yung hashtag natin. It's already hashtag PVL 2025 because this is going to be a 6-month-long tournament.
Give or take, you're right. Maisa Pontillas with the footy earlier, could not save it that time. And Rondina, 15 points for her. That's the footy.
well, Rem Palma got a touch on that ball. Nag-iba yung direction. So nawala sa line of sight ni Aiza Maiso Puntillas. 3 points is manageable for Choco Mucho, but they can't allow Petro Gazz to add on to this lead.
Oh, Temperatura went to her left, did not stay behind the ball. When that ball is flying to you fast, yung decision mo talaga mapapaiba eh. Temperatura and was it Barbon pala who received that? Second ball put away. It was that side trying to go for. Brooke on the other end. Dug by Tubino. CC gets it back. Delayed by the block. Brooke again. Long ball for Van Sickle. 28 points.
We've seen a lot of variation from the attacks of PVS. A lot of short cross-court hits. She can also go high and long. Parang lahat ng sides ng court ng Choco Mucho na target na ni Brooke Van Sickle.
Brooke asking for it.
Oh,
Did you see her? After that tough dig, she told Chi, give it back.
And there was also an adjustment to the set ni Chi side. It wasn't a set na near the antenna, medyo biten. It was right beside the middle blocker, sa kaliwa lang ng middle blocker.
So they maintain a 4-point lead. That drops in again. Biggest lead of the set for Petro Gazz. And they are humming right now.
The main strategy has been working for the Petro Gazz Angels. Keep on serving. CC Rondina always find those corners, those sidelines. Kahit sometimes pwedeng i-gamble basta malakas yung serve para mahirapan yung Choco Mucho.
Guess who's giving Cherry Nunag problems here? Joy Tacoron. Parang she came in and her sole assignment was to shadow Cherry Nunag. It is a 6-point lead.
Titans.
Tatlo na lang yan, naging anim ulit. Okay, isa-isayin na natin. Sinasabi ko nga sa inyo, mahirap bumalik. Pero kung gugustuhin yung gagawin natin, nakukuha naman natin. Tsagain nyo lang. Nag-error tayo, normal. Pero every time na meron tayo chance, isipin ko sa gagawin. Pero tulad dyan, hinulog na lang, hindi pa natin nakuha. Kasi sabi ko nga sa inyo, the more na mga bola pumunta sa akin ng magaan, that receive na. Kung tayo may chance eh. Okay? O, sige, one good receive lang yan. Diskarte ka. Lahat ng play mo lang nandito sa gano'n. Kaya sila nabasa-basa. Pagpunta mo dito. Ha?
Go! Go! Hey! Choco Mucho! Red and red! Let's go!
We resume the action here. And Nunag finally making the adjustment. That is 12 points. And that breaks a 4-0 run by the Petro Gazz Angels. Got some work to do talking about Mars Alba and the rest. Flying Titans. What a set. What a set and what a swing.
Brooke Van Sickle just unstoppable.
29 points. 31 points already. Sorry. I mean, they can't keep track even on paper now.
Ubus na yung space.
Trying again. She will set it, of course. Gets it back. Identifies the donut hole. She is just high IQ volleyball player.
At this point, she's just playing with the defense of the Flying Titans.
Right.
She's up against formidable blockers and formidable defenders like Tang Ponce.
32 big points for Van Sickle. And they double up now on Choco Mucho, who are collapsing Neil here.
Brooke Van Sickle is on a mission. She wants to get a championship here in the PVL. Has been unsuccessful in the past few ones. Oh, but there's a net violation. She knew it. Nanggigil masyado.
Wow. Would have been her 34th point if a rotation error here by Petro Gazz. Let's see now what Choco Mucho will do. Brooke is 3 points away from her career high here in the PVL. Talk more about that later as she scores.
Even in the opposite side of the court, sharp cross-court pa din yung target niya, and it still works for the Petro Gazz Angels.
The star of the show is that girl, Brooke Van Sickle. 34 points, 28 attacks, 2 blocks, also has 4 aces. She is 2 points away from eclipsing or tying rather her career high, which she established May 9 of 2024 for the All-Filipino Conference in the battle for third against Cherry. Crossovers, yeah.
That's the reason why she has won 2 MVP awards already here in the Philippines.
And she is obviously 0-3 against CC Rodina. She wants to take one back today. She was looking forward to this matchup. Tupino. Denied!
No coverage from the Flying Titans.
Mitch Morente will come in for Joy Dacoron. 17-10 is the score. A seemingly insurmountable lead when you take into context the way Choco has played in the last set and a half. Since they were ahead 9-2, things just completely changed. And Sabete joins in on the party. Donna Sabete for herself, 16 points. Mitch. And you got to give credit also to Petro Gazz in the way they defended CC today and the way they forced her into difficult positions. That still goes in.
Catches the line.
And it was within the antenna, right, Neil? Yeah. This angle, we will see it better here. Yeah.
That was a good ball.
It's a legal play. Timeout for the Flying Titans.
Nakakalusin naman tayo, nakakapensa. Agresibo lang. Kasi, wala, nakakadefensa, nakakawala tayo. Parang hindi tayo sigurado sa ginagalaw natin eh. Ha? Okay, o, tiwala lang sa tiwala ha. Baka-receive lang tayo ha. Go, go, go.
Choco Mucho!
9-point lead by Petro Gazz. Let's check in with Franny Reyes right now.
Thanks, Boom. We just came from the huddle of Coach Dante and the Flying Titans. Now, their energy has completely shifted in this set. They're starting to tense up, and actually reminds me of something that Coach Dante wanted to work on during their preseason prep, which was their patience. He wants them to have the right mindset, set the right tone, so that they don't get frustrated when they're inside the court. Now, Mars Alba did tell me that for the Flying Titans, their theme this conference is fighting, and they definitely need to dig deep if they want to keep fighting and stay alive in this match. Back to the panel.
And that's what Coach Dante really is pleading right now from his team, but everything is working and clicking though for the Petro Gazz Angels. 17 points for Jonas Sabete.
It has been the troika of the Petro Gazz Angels, Brooke Van Sickle, Jonas Abete, and Aiza Maizo Pondillas, dealing the heavy damage on the defense of the Flying Titans. Now they're 5 points away from getting win number 1 in the All-Filipino Conference. The service error though from Mitch Morente.
2011. Luth Malaluan coming in for the first time as Coach Dante now brings out his rookie. And a timeout will be called by Coach Koji here, interestingly enough.
It's okay, big catch, it's okay. Side, side, simple, side. Okay.
Go, 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 go!
Baby Lambarbon and the rest of the Petro Gazz Angels lording it over ang Ponce and Choco Mucho Flying Titans. If you just tuned in, this is not the tone of this game. In the first 2 sets, Neil, it was an exciting exchange between these two teams. Everything just turned towards Petro Gazz's way.
Dikit tayo first 3 sets, but this has turned out to be a lopsided fourth set in favor of the Petro Gazz Angels. 21-11, a commanding 10-point lead.
4 points away from their first win of this new season, behind the 34 points of Brooke Van Sickle. Of course, the highest output is still Tots Carlos with 38 points. And back in March 9 this year, obviously, the All-Filipino Conference, when Creamline went up against the Signal HD Spikers. 38 points here at the Phil Sports Arena. Actually, I was doing that game also, so I remember that. CC from behind will add on to her output, which is now at 17. But it is a meek reply in totality to this juggernaut that has been unleashed by Petro Gazz here in the fourth set. They are coasting right now with a 10-point lead. Adolfo in the ball game. Rondina will continue to add points.
18 points for CC Rondina. Even with an off game, she still managed to score 18. So imagine if mataas yung percentage of efficiency.
We did say 25.5 is her average against Petro Gazz. Petro Gazz a little scattered here towards the end.
Petro Gazz needs to get that one stop. They don't want to make the same mistakes that they had in the past. They want to secure this first win. It starts with a perfect pass.
Adolfo finds the line. A rookie from Borbok City, from Adamson. It's a top spin ball to drop. Sabete, 2 points away from a win. Good dig there by Brooke. Adolfo on the other end. Big pass to CC. It's guided back by Remy Palma. And we are at match point for the Petro Gazz Angels.
Coverage a bit too slow to react. That last sequence for the Flying Titans. 10 match points for Petro Gazz.
I did say, you know, even these, di ba, ang ganda ng depensa talaga ng Petro Gazz kay Rodina as a whole. Daming touches, daming rebounds.
They built that cage for CC Rondina, especially pag nagsaserve sila, doon talaga nahirapan yung Choco Mucho.
Malaluan with the one-hand dig. Rondina goes to that donut hole. They get it back. Sabete was there to sweep. Brooke. That goes wide for Brooke Van Sickle. But what an angle, though. What a dive from Sabete. Dolphin dive from Jonah. It's a great angle. Just did not get that wrist down a little bit. And Koji, Coach Koji, want to make sure. So he's going to call a timeout.
Okay. One shot. Don't turn up.
Kunin ko, single ka na.
Lumabas.
Okay na ulit ha. Pasok lang yun. Support. Let's go!
A point away. Coach Koji and the rest of the Petro Gazz Angels, they want to put the heartbreak and some of their bad luck behind them here for this conference. They reverse to Adolfo, and there you go. The rookie gives Petro Gazz their first win on a 2024-2025 All-Filipino Conference.
Quality minutes coming from the rookie Adolfo. And dun talaga gustong papuntahin ni Janelle Cheng to give the rookie more confidence because they will be needing her in the upcoming game.
The bench came in today. Dacoron played good for them. Adolfo, Mitch Morente contributed. But this, a collective effort, obviously, by Petro Gazz. They had a great scouting report on Choco Mucho and on CC Rondina. But this was a Brooke Van Sickle show. But on the other end, it is good to see these players from Choco Mucho healthy and back. CC's back with her team, All-Filipino playing again. But the big board will tell you that Petro Gazz wins this one in 4. 25-20, 26-28, 25-21, 25-16. The confirmation of that very first win on the Petro Gazz Angels on opening night over the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And their first win in the CC Rondina era of Choco Mucho.
That is a great way to start the Open Conference for the Choco Mucho fans. Mahaba-haba pa. They have a lot of time to regroup and improve on reception and floor defense. Clearly, the absence of Maddie Madayag has an effect on the team. So, Lut Malaluan and Lorraine Pecaña has to put in double the effort to be able to catch up to the speed of the game.
The Choco Mucho will regroup, and this is the good thing about having a long conference. But as we said in the pregame, that doesn't mean you have the luxury to start slow. You still have to rack up as many wins because all of these teams in the PVL have really improved and have gotten better. And, they will continue to do so as we go along. All right, so it's a 4-set win by the Petro Gazz Angels over the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And Franny Reyes is with our obvious best player for tonight.
Thanks, Boom and Neil. I am with our best player of the game, none other than Brooke Van Sickle, earlier you told me you wanted to be more consistent in your game. How's 34 points of 28 attacks, 2 blocks, and 4 aces for you?
Yeah, I feel like just going to the game, for me, I don't worry about stats. I just try to give it my 100% every time and just make sure I'm there for my teammates as they are for me, and just give it my give it my all was basically the game plan.
Now, this is your first win, first match of the conference. Is this the tone that the Petro Gazz Angels want? Is this the tone that you guys want to set for the rest of the All-Filipino?
Oh, most definitely. I'm so proud of the team for being able to, bounce back from last conference, and starting conference like this is very, very good for us. I'm super happy. Choco's a very, very tough team, so it's a good start.
Now, you guys are facing the Creamline Cool Smashers next on November 16. Is this a redemption game? What's on the practice plans?
Again, just putting full effort out there, just having that grit and giving it our all, and hopefully it works out, and that's all we can do.
Now, that grit was very evident today. Right now, we have many fans who came to the Phil Sports Arena. What do you have to say to them?
Thank you, everyone, for coming to the game, season opener. It was nice seeing everyone. Please get home safe.
All right, Brooke, thank you so much. Congratulations again on your player of the game. Boom and Neil, let's close this out.
Well, this girl that Franny is talking to is a competitor. She wants to go up against the best. She was looking forward to the showdown with CC. She gets her first win, and she's looking forward. She always likes going up against Greenline because she knows that's the standard of the PVL, Neil.
They're done with one heavyweight here in the PVL. They're on to the next.
On to the next is the perfect phrase to say, because on Tuesday we will continue our games here for the PVL. The ones who have not seen action today will come up. The next leg, Chameleons and the PLDT high-speed hitters. A lot of excitement for both of those teams. That's on Tuesday. Capital One with a great conference last one. And the Solar Spikers are going to try to come back with the Cherry Tigo crossovers without Aya Laure. So all the plot points, all the storylines, and all the drama continues now that the PVL is back. Wow, what a night it has been here at the Phil Sports Arena. Earlier today, Akari gets their first win against Galleries Tower. They win that in 4 sets. And then in our second game of our Saturday double dip, it is the Petro Gazz Angels winning against the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. That's it for opening night. For Neil Flores and Franny Reyes, my name is Boom Gonzalez. We will see you on Tuesday for more of the 2024-2025 Premier Volleyball League All-Filipino Conference.